Welcome to the Fit for Life workout. This is your shoulder video. Your first exercise is dumbbell push presses. Choose a weight that's light enough that you can push the weight over your head, but heavy enough that's going to challenge you. Have a good solid base with your legs. Kick the dumbbells up. Lower into a squat. Push up through your squat into a shoulder press. Make sure your elbows stay pointing forward and you use your legs to thrust the dumbbells up. Exercise A2 is steering wheels with a band. If you don't have one of these, you can use a resistance band and tie it in a knot and press out. And if you don't have anything at all, grab a light dumbbell and do the move with a dumbbell. Place the band over your hands, extend your arms out, pull your abdominals in tight, and fight the band and put tension against the outside of your hands. Rotate your hands one on top of the other, continuously pulling and fighting with the resistance of the band. If you're doing this with a dumbbell, place it out in front and rotate, holding onto the dumbbell. Exercise B1 is rear flies. Place yourself over your bench, let your arms hang down below. Activate your shoulder blades by pulling them together and keep your shoulders square in front of you. Extend out, squeezing your shoulder blades together, return to starting position. Make sure you don't swing into this move, hyperextending your back, and don't shrug your shoulders. Keep them away from your ears and fly. After your rear flies, immediately go to the ground for anchored sit-ups. You can place your toes underneath a bench, or you can take a plate and place them on top. Roll yourself down, pull your belly button down to your spine, roll your neck, shoulders, upper back, mid back, and lower back until your shoulders get above your hips. Return back to starting position. Beginners, place your arms extended out and reach yourself up. If you need extra help when you come up, hook your fingers behind your legs and continue the sit-up with the help of your hands. Intermediate level, you're going to cross over your chest, keep your elbows down, and perform your sit-up. Exercise C1 is a seated barbell press. You can do it inside a cage or with a Smith machine. If you don't feel comfortable lifting a bar overhead, use a shoulder press machine. Make sure the bar is directly in front of you. Find the markers on the bar. Use your core and your shoulders, push straight up, and then lean back into your seat. Lower your shoulders and then lower the bar directly in front of your face, just below your chin. Power back up. Make sure you don't arch your back and keep it as flat and straight as possible. Drill through your elbows. Power up. When you are finished, push forward, drop down. Again, don't try and hook it on the cage. Forward and drop. Your next move, exercise C2, is ab back rolls. Sit on the floor, take your pelvic bowl, roll it under, and have a nice C curve with your body, pulling your belly button in tight. Raise your legs up. Beginners, you're gonna start with your hands underneath your legs. You're gonna take a deep breath in, roll back, using your breath and return to starting position. Do not come back and swing your body up. Make your core do the work. So again, in place, round, inhale, and return. Once you got the hang of it, advance, take your hands up, have them in front. Try not to let your heels touch the ground and keep them up and maintain them in the air. Exercise D1 is lateral plank walks. Have your wrists directly under your shoulders. You're going to take your left leg and your left arm to the side together. Bring your right arm and your right foot together. It's very important that both sides, hand and foot, work together at the same time. Squeeze the top of your shoulders, make your move very small. Don't reach out far and walk. After you've done your 10 to 15 to your left, go back to your right. Right hand, right foot, very small walk. As soon as you're done with your plank walks, you're gonna go into a downward facing dog plank. Feet can be a little bit wider, push up into a down dog, return to a plank. Make sure it's your shoulders that are pulling you forward, stretching through your back, legs and arms stay straight, return to plank. The next section is extra abdominal work. Your first move is hanging abs. For beginners, you're going to place your elbows either on a stationary pad at the gym, or you can use the straps and place your elbows in those. Advance, you're going to be hanging from your hands. First, elbows. If you're going to use straps, just know that they're a little bit harder than a stationary stand. Place your elbows in, pull the pads all the way up to your armpits, grab a hold of the straps, elbows to the front, lift your body out of it. Belly button in tight, bring your knees all the way up to your chest. If you want to work a little bit more of your obliques, turn your knees to the side. For those of you who are a little bit more advanced and want a harder workout, you're going to do hanging abs. Grab a hold of the bar, let your body weight hang. Don't let your shoulders sink and sag into the move. Keep yourself elevated, pull your knees up to your chest. Again, try not to swing through the move, and if you're looking for oblique work, turn them to the side. Your next move is wide leg crunches with a step in. Lower yourself onto the mat. Have your legs out extended with a soft bend to your knee. Hands back, elbows wide. Lift with your collarbone and crunch straight up to the middle. Make sure your belly button is pulling down to the floor before every single crunch. Crunch, belly button down. Crunch, reset. Perform 10 crunches to the middle. Then you're going to step in with your right foot and crunch at the same time. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Again, right foot leads with the crunch, left foot comes in, right foot down, head down, left foot out. Perform 10 with the right leg leading, then perform 10 with the left leg leading. Left in, crunch, left leg out. Left in, crunch, left leg out. After you've done 10 to the middle, 10 with the right leg, 10 with the left leg, that is one set. Your next move is a kneeling resistance crunch. Use a cable machine at the gym with an attached rope, or you can use resistance bands. Either one, come into kneeling position, keep your hands next to your head, and you're going to drop your elbows down and around to your knees. Using your abdominals to come down and crunch. Go slow and controlled. Make sure it's not just your back pulling you down and it's your core. Belly button in tight, round. Your hands never move throughout the move, so make sure they're not moving and coming up and down. They're coming down with your head, returning to the top. If you want extra oblique work, work to the side and work the angles.